Consider the last time you entered a room and felt all eyes on you. It wasn't about your outfit or how you walked in. It was the undeniable presence you exuded that caught everyone's attention. This is the essence of a strong, intimidating personality. Today we're delving into what it truly means to possess such a presence. Drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy, which teaches the importance of staying unfazed by external chaos and focusing on inner virtue, we will explore how these principles shape not only your outward image, but also your inner self. Stoicism is not just an ancient concept. It is a practical guide for those who uphold their values and approach life with unwavering determination. So, whether you seek to understand your own strength or are intrigued by the subtle power of Stoicism, join us as we uncover the qualities that define a truly formidable personality. If you enjoy exploring personality depths and the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Stick with us, as every part of this discussion is designed to enrich your understanding and appreciation of these empowering traits. Sign 1. Emotional independence. The first sign revolves around discovering inner strength, a core theme in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that genuine freedom originates from within, not from external validations or opinions. Emotional independence means that you do not rely on others for affirmation or guidance. Instead, you draw your self-worth from your own beliefs and judgments. When you embody emotional independence, you move through life with a distinct confidence. It's a confidence that doesn't demand attention but emanates a quiet, formidable presence. For example, when faced with critique or praise, an emotionally independent individual remains grounded and unperturbed. Their self-worth is not dependent on the fleeting views of others, but founded on a profound understanding of their virtues and principles. This steadfastness can be both inspirational and intimidating. It inspires because it demonstrates a level of self-assurance and maturity that many strive for. Yet, it can also be intimidating as it challenges societal norms, where external validation often validates personal identity. This trait also involves making choices based on personal conviction rather than societal pressures. When you live in this manner, your decisions mirror a direct connection to your core values, undisturbed by outside influence. Having the courage to walk your own path, even if it goes against societal norms, is crucial. In Stoicism, this means focusing on what you can control, your thoughts and actions, and letting go of the rest. This emotional independence not only preserves your inner peace, but also leads to a life that is authentic to your true self. It's not about shutting others out, but ensuring that your interactions are sincere and not just seeking validation. Building an extensive knowledge base is more than just memorizing facts. It's about gaining a deep understanding that shapes your perspective and decisions. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca were not just philosophers, but also avid learners, delving into the workings of the world and the mind. This kind of knowledge gives you a powerful advantage, allowing you to see connections others may overlook. Having a well-rounded understanding can be intimidating, as it allows you to challenge superficial views and engage in meaningful discussions. It also promotes a unique form of self-reliance, where you trust your own judgment and think critically. This independence can draw others to you for guidance and insights, leading to positions of influence that come with high expectations to maintain. Comprehensive knowledge goes beyond mere facts. It involves utilizing that knowledge to live a more thoughtful, well-rounded, and satisfying life. It encompasses the ability to maneuver through complexity effortlessly and remain composed and effective in challenging situations, traits commonly associated with both an imposing presence and a committed Stoic. One key sign of intellectual maturity is making decisions based on reason rather than emotion, a principle emphasized in Stoicism. This entails assessing circumstances logically and practically, rather than being swayed by momentary feelings or external pressures. Making decisions in a clear-headed manner not only showcases your cognitive maturity, but also garners respect from those who may lack consistency in their decision-making processes. When you make decisions rationally, you draw from a wellspring of knowledge and critical thinking. It involves looking past immediate emotions and considering the long-term implications of your choices. This doesn't mean disregarding emotions entirely, but rather not allowing them to dictate your decision-making. By prioritizing rationality, you ensure that your decisions align with your values and life objectives. principles deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. This approach can be daunting because it demonstrates a level of self-discipline and foresight that is uncommon. Most people are swayed by the emotions of the moment or external influences. In contrast, someone who remains unaffected by these pressures and selects the most logical course of action, even when it's the more challenging path, exudes a sense of independence and resilience that can be both captivating and intimidating. Additionally, rational decision-making tends to result in direct and clear communication. There is a certain confidence that comes from knowing your choices are based on sound reasoning. This can make interactions with others more straightforward, as you are less likely to appear indecisive. However, this straightforwardness stemming from your rationality may unsettle others, particularly if they are not accustomed to such blunt communication. Adopting this quality means embodying the Stoic ideal of living by reason rather than impulse. It enables you to navigate life with a serene confidence that your path is not only right for the present moment, but also in alignment with a broader, more thoughtful perspective on life. This can make you a leader, a trusted friend, and at times, a formidable presence to those who are still grappling with unchecked emotions. Sign 4. Decisiveness. Decisiveness is more than just a characteristic. It is a declaration of confidence, a statement that you have enough faith in your judgment to make decisions quickly and efficiently. In Stoicism, decisiveness stems from the practice of employing clear and rational judgment, cutting through unnecessary thoughts that can muddle decision-making. It is about being fully present in the moment, completely aware and unaffected by external distractions, a bold and at times imposing exhibition of inner strength. When you are decisive, you are essentially announcing that you have evaluated the options, considered the potential outcomes, and are prepared to move forward with conviction. This can have a significant impact on those around you. It demonstrates that you are not only capable of making decisions, but also willing to stand by them. In a world where many may waver, stuck in indecision, your ability to act decisively sets you apart. This decisiveness is intimidating because it suggests a level of self-confidence and competence that others may feel they lack. Additionally, Stoicism teaches us to not be disturbed by external factors we cannot control, focusing instead on our responses and choices. Living by this principle showcases your resolute nature, proving your dedication to taking charge of your own destiny. It reflects a mindset of staying calm amidst life's uncertainties, focusing on taking practical steps within your control. This mentality shapes how you approach tasks and obstacles. Decisive individuals are often recognized as leaders for their willingness to make difficult decisions. Your clear, intentional choices pave a clear path to success, serving as a beacon for those struggling to navigate through confusion and doubt. Decisiveness is not just about making quick decisions. It involves embodying the Stoic principle of informed and rational action, which earns respect and can be intimidating. Your decisiveness challenges others to confront their hesitations and build their inner strength. Sign 5. The importance of strong moral principles is emphasized in Stoicism as they lead to a life of virtue and integrity. Virtue is seen as the ultimate good, and living a virtuous life requires a solid moral foundation. Possessing strong moral codes enables you to navigate life with a compass always pointing towards what is right and just. This can be intimidating to others, especially in a society where moral relativism prevails. Your unwavering stance on moral issues can challenge others to reflect on their own beliefs and behaviors. It's not just about being good, it's about consistently upholding your values regardless of circumstances. This trait also fosters reliability and trustworthiness. People know where you stand and trust that your actions are guided by principles rather than external pressures. In discussions, your strong moral perspective contributes to your reputation as someone formidable and deserving of respect. Embodying strong moral codes means being a voice of reason and advocate for justice in situations where others may remain silent. This proactive stance reinforces your sense of self and inspires others to follow your lead. Having strong moral codes, guided by Stoic philosophy, is about more than just making the right choices. It's about leading a life that upholds honesty, justice, courage, and wisdom. Your life serves as an example of living rightly, based on the timeless values of virtue at the core of Stoicism. This not only makes you intimidating, but also profoundly influential in the lives of those around you. Sign 6. When your words carry weight, every phrase you speak resonates beyond the immediate conversation. This trait is highly valued in Stoicism, where wisdom is measured by the quality and truth of one's words, not the quantity. It's not just what we say, but how we say it that matters, reflecting our inner virtue and reasoned judgment. Having this trait means you communicate with authority and conviction. The reality is that your words carry authority and conviction. People listen not out of obligation, but because they see genuine value and motivation in what you say. This influence holds considerable power. It shapes perspectives, impacts decisions, and has the potential to change the course of events. This influence stems from a combination of your knowledge, emotional intelligence, and the consistent display of your moral principles. It's about being recognized as someone who speaks with purpose and deep insight, making your voice not merely heard, but respected and taken into consideration. Additionally, when your words hold weight, you are often perceived as a leader, someone capable of guiding others through your articulate and thoughtful communication. This may be intimidating to some, as it sets a high standard. It suggests that you are not just participating in conversations, but setting the tone and direction of them. This concept reflects the Stoic belief that the wise lead not by exerting power, but through the inherent strength of their ethical and rational clarity. This characteristic requires a great deal of accountability. Being aware of the impact your words can have on others, you must choose them wisely. In Stoicism, this aligns with the practice of self-restraint and tact, emphasizing quality over quantity when it comes to speaking. Thus, the weight of your words is not just about the effect they have in conversations, but about embodying Stoic virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation every time you speak. Your voice should be utilized not just for communication, but also for educating, guiding, and encouraging others towards deeper understanding and virtue. This significant trait highlights your role as a modern Stoic, someone who navigates life with reason and ethics, while also enriching others with meaningful words. Comfort in solitude is not just about enjoying your own company, but about embracing quietness as a catalyst for personal growth and introspection. This closely aligns with Stoic beliefs, which stress the significance of self-awareness and personal improvement that often occur during moments of solitude. Solitude, according to the Stoics, is an opportunity to enhance one's knowledge of self and the world, free from external distractions and influences. Feeling at ease when alone signifies self-sufficiency and confidence, as it shows you do not rely on others' presence or approval to validate your thoughts or actions. This trait may be intimidating to some, as it challenges the common fear of solitude, indicating a level of emotional and psychological maturity that many strive for. It demonstrates that you are self-sufficient, grounded in your values, and unaffected by the fleeting opinions and emotions that often guide social interactions. Additionally, solitude encourages creativity and problem-solving by allowing you to deeply engage with your thoughts without interruption, leading to clearer thinking and better decision-making. For a Stoic, the process is essential. It involves using reason to effectively navigate life. Being able to introspect and contemplate is not just a skill, but a vital practice that builds character and resilience. This ease in being alone translates to more meaningful and deliberate interactions with others. You engage by choice, not out of necessity, thereby enriching your relationships. Your presence in social settings becomes more impactful as you bring insights gained from your reflections, adding depth to conversations. Embracing solitude showcases your composed nature, demonstrating the courage to confront yourself, the wisdom to learn from introspection, and the confidence to engage with society while staying centered. Stoicism highlights the importance of finding inner peace that can positively impact others. By practicing the art of responding instead of reacting, Stoics are able to navigate difficult conversations with grace and wisdom. This ability showcases emotional intelligence and self-control, traits that may intimidate others. It demonstrates that one is not just a thinker, but also a mediator and leader who can handle tension without being overwhelmed by it. Engaging in tough discussions aligns with Stoic principles of internal control and detachment. encouraging a focus on truth and progress over comfort. This commitment to facing reality and seeking understanding can inspire others to do the same, even if it challenges them. The Stoic approach also involves forgiveness and understanding different perspectives as key to resolution and growth. Managing challenging dialogues with clarity and resolution reflects a deep wisdom and a desire for harmony, despite the rigorous nature of the process. Ultimately, being able to navigate tough conversations calmly and effectively not only establishes one as a significant figure in various settings, but also demonstrates a life lived in accordance with Stoic principles. It showcases a profound and impactful interaction style, guiding discussions towards meaningful outcomes. In group settings, dominance rooted in Stoic philosophy is characterized by leadership based on confidence, the ability to influence others through assertiveness and reasoned arguments. It's about setting a high standard of integrity and accountability, guiding discussions for the best outcomes for everyone involved. This influence can be intimidating as it emphasizes leading by example and making decisions based on wisdom and virtue, rather than exerting power over others. Dominance in a group setting is epitomized by active listening, thoughtful responses, and steering conversations towards coherence and constructive ends. It involves not just talking, but contributing meaningfully to shift perspectives and guide discussions towards clarity and direction. This leadership style values harmony and the common good over personal gain, fostering trust based on past experiences of fairness and strategic thinking. Dominance in group settings embodies Stoic virtues like courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance, inspiring others to elevate their discourse and behavior. By embodying these virtues, one's presence can have a transformative effect on every group they are a part of. Today's exploration of strength and character emphasizes that these virtues are not just traits, but pathways towards mastering our own lives with the wisdom of Stoicism. Thank you for joining this journey with Stoic Journal, and continue exploring ways to turn challenges into opportunities for growth by watching one of the suggested videos on your screen. Thank you for your presence, growth, and contribution to this thoughtful community.